say you must repent before you meet your maker. Oh Lord, these wicked things come from the undertaker. We are so foolish to say we live for tomorrow. These are words from a sinner, words from a sinner, words from a sinner.
Yeah, how come?
Featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash. Harlem's #1 show.
Yeah. How y'all doing out there?
What's happening? What's going on? Wednesday, y'all know how we play on the Wednesday.
You know, every Wednesday we come do our thing on this show, you know.
Before we start the show, we want to give our condolences to my brother Keith Cash family. They had a death in the family, you know. His uncle passed away, so we give a quick moment of silence, man. God bless him. Yeah, we're going to start the show. Today is a good day, man. It's a great day. A lot of great things is going on with the B139. 2026, we're going to be all in the mix. You know, y'all seen us working. You see me, Doc, Keith Cash, my man Ted, my man Jay. You seen us working out here. You know, we do a lot in the community, but 2026, you're going to see a lot more. You know, we really like doing what we're doing. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. And we're just gonna step it up for the New Year's, you know what I mean? My voice is a little scratchy, got a little cold, but you know, I can't not do the show. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
That's the thing, it's a commitment, man. We dedicated, you know what I'm saying? We know our supporters, you know, they look forward to the show, and we had to do it.
Yeah. So before we start the show, we want to get some of our people on the live. You know, so how you like my Knicks, man?
The Knicks, they playing better now than they played.
They got a gel, man.
Yeah, they playing a little better. I don't see them getting Giannis. If I'm the Bucks, I wouldn't want no cat in them. I think they should rebuild. You see what I'm saying? If you're going to trade Giannis, what's the purpose? If you can't get better with Giannis, to get Mikal Bridges and Cat, I wouldn't do it if I'm Milwaukee. Because Knicks don't have no draft picks. I want young players, and I'm just tearing it down and start from scratch. Because all you're going to do, Cat is 30 already. So all you're doing is going to be in the middle of the pack for the next couple years, and then Cat might not be happy. He may ask for a trade. Now you're going in circles.
But you got to think about it, though, too, though. Giannis don't want to play there. Giannis wants to be traded. See, here's the difference where you don't want to be traded, and we trading you anyway. But he want to go. He said, I want to go to the Knicks. Like, how do you deal with a player who don't want to play there no more?
So that's why, me personally, I don't like today's NBA. Because it's like, these guys say, I want to play for this town, do that. I heard he bought a house in Brooklyn, a townhouse in Brooklyn, $7 million.
Yeah, I know that.
That's what they saying. You know, sometimes it be a lot of rumors, and a lot of stuff don't be legit, but that's what they saying. So if that's true, I don't see him. That means he definitely want to go there unless Brooklyn is in play, Brooklyn Nets.
She ain't going to Brooklyn, man. He might as well start his career all over.
No, but sometimes, like how they do it now, like how they be doing it, the Nets got a lot of money, and they got a lot of players they could trade. Like he might be like, all right, because the NBA is funny. Like how Kawhi did with Paul George, got him over there. Let's say Giannis tell Brooklyn, I want to come to you, but get me this player, like another player, star player.
It's got 230.
Huh?
That count he just signed for 230. That contract is still not over yet.
I know he got 2 more years left.
But I understand something, though, right? So I hear what you're saying, right? But we talk about the Mets and the Yankees. When you come to New York, you know, I mean, the Mets is good, you know, but they ain't won nothing in a long time. But you always think Yankees. When you come to football, you always think Giants over the Jets. So when you come to New York, you always gonna think the Knicks over the Nets. So you know, I don't think he gonna want to go to the Nets. He want to play with the Knicks. He want to be in the Garden. The Garden is the Mecca.
You didn't think that about Soto. He left the Yankees to go to the Mets for $700 and
Correct. Because he doing that for the La Familia.
Yeah, but like you said,
La Familia.
Like you said, he left to go.
But he got an ulterior motive, though. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
He wanted to get the bread. That's different. But what I'm saying, Giannis just, he got bread. He got championship. The dude just want to play with the Knicks. How many times you grew up, you were a ball player back in the days, and you play with that, but ain't nothing like playing for Riverside or the Gauchos, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, if I'm the Bucks and I had to do it, I'm stripping the Knicks down. I'm stripping them down. I'm gonna say, okay, give me Bridges, Cat, because I give y'all Kuzma. I give y'all Kuzma and one of my ancillary players they got on their team. I said, give me Cat, give me.
3 for 1?
No, I'm doing 4 for 3. I want 4 of your players. I want Deuce, Mitchell, Cat, and Mikal
You can't
Bridges.
take both the big man. You serious? Nah, man, come on, man. That's not happening.
Yeah, but
you could take Cat, Bridges, and another like a small forward or something. But you can't. They not giving them. They not giving them.
I want
Mitchell.
Deuce and I want something else because I'm like, the Knicks can't give them no draft picks, and it's like, to be honest, that trade don't benefit Milwaukee. Because my thing is, what's the purpose of getting if Giannis, where the Bucks at right now? You're not getting no better with that trade.
3 players and some cash.
But
They do that.
but you're not getting no better with that trade. See, the kid's getting better. You're not getting better salary wise because Cat makes a lot of money, and then you still got to pay Bridges next year. So money wise, you're not getting no money flexibility, and you ain't getting no draft picks.
I don't think they get rid of Cat. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Nah, that's what it's got to be.
That's what they say?
It had to be. 'Cause the money had to match.
Yeah, but right now, the way the Knicks is playing right now, we don't even need that nigga, man.
That's if I'm the Knicks, I just go around.
I
with my
run
team.
what we run with.
They should go what they run with.
Yeah,
because they
we
got
don't- we
chemistry
don't-
already.
They got a chemistry. They gelling and they winning.
Dolan
They got a good
thinking about
coach.
His bottom line. Giannis will get that money in the Knicks. Even though the Knicks sell out, he will bring
Yeah, Giannis is a whole nother. That's a
No,
mega
no,
star.
I was with Future yesterday, and we was talking basketball, and Future was like, because we had a little debate for a second, and he's like, "Yo, V," he said, "Giannis and my boy Brunson," he said, "they going all the way." He said straight up, "We ain't got to do all that." He said, "You get Giannis with Brunson, they going all the way." And I said, "You know what? You right."
But see, the thing, Brunson don't play no D. I don't know.
Nah,
It
man, they got
depends.
him to do
See,
it.
I have to see how that trade look first, because it's easy. Because if you take on certain players, it's
But
over.
he give up 25 and scored 40 or 430. So
You're right. Don't matter, man. But what I'm saying is, though, it's corn on the pieces that they move that the Knicks give up. But something about to happen, man, because Giannis don't want to play at Milwaukee, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what they saying. But he's saying it's weird because he's saying something different.
He been saying that shit for 2
keeps
years.
saying, I
now.
ain't never say I asked for a trade. He keeps saying that.
He's a liar. He been saying it for 2 years, man.
He keeps saying that. And now we're going to help the Knicks. I'm going to tell you what helped the Knicks. Because the Spurs came out today, said they not getting rid of Castle or Dylan Harper. So that's going to hurt because that's what you want to go that route because you want the young players who want them cheap contracts and develop them, and they might can be. You already know what Cat and these guys is, and then Cat already 30. He already 30, and he got a lot of mishaps when it come to him. His brain, he loses on.
Yeah, he's not,
defensive
and he's
side.
not consistent too.
He's not like.
Not consistent, man. You know, we need a consistent guy. And Giannis is night in, night out, unstoppable.
Yeah, he's dominant.
double.
Yeah,
He's dominant. He be grabbing that shit.
I don't care, give a damn who you give up. New York, go get Giannis, man. Giannis and Brunson is over. We going to the chip, baby. Going to the chip.
I still don't. They won't beat no Buck. I mean, no OKC.
OKC's tough.
Them
How many losses they got? One loss? Two
One
losses?
loss. One.
22 and 1.
23 and 1.
23 and 1.
23
That's
and
scary,
1.
though.
But their defense is crazy.
Yeah, they swarming.
They be swarming.
They swarming.
You got guards. They on. You get past one defender, another one right.
But they benches,
shit
they got
is
a mean
crazy.
bench, too, though.
Yeah, their bench is good. And see, and the crazy part about it, they got a lot of draft picks. They can, if they want to, they can get Giannis. That's the scary part.
Oh, Lord.
If they want to, of course they have to give up Chet Holmgren or something. But still,
Yeah, they tough.
you still keep
He
Shea.
could go for Giannis.
They would do if they right now say, yo, we give Chet Holmgren and Caruso and some draft picks.
Yeah, they'll pack his bag right now.
But you got to
what's
make
name
a
will
move.
do that? The Bucks will do that.
That's what I said.
Cause now you're getting a young player homegrown, and you getting some draft picks, like 2 first-round picks or something.
Yeah, the Knicks got to make a move, man. in
Because
order
if
to
they
compete.
want to, they could be like, fuck it, they got it like that. That's how strong their team is.
Yeah, but you got to.
They got it.
In order to beat them, y'all got to stack up because OKC's they something else, man, and they make it look easy too.
Yeah.
They make it look
They
easy,
do.
man.
Shay just come down.
Smooth, dude. He's smooth.
Wow. And he don't talk trash.
He ain't got too much effort.
Then they got Carson.
Effortless.
Yeah, Carson Wallace. They got some defenders.
They tough,
Then
man.
the other dude, AJ Mitchell coming in balling.
They tough,
Then Jalen Webb. Then Doak be on niggas' ass.
They tough.
Doak, the Husky football playing. Look
Yeah.
at him.
Tonight they was down 14 with 4 minutes left, and they beat.
Yeah.
With 4 minutes left, that's
4 minutes left.
crazy.
They,
Down
they,
14.
they
14,
tough.
4 minutes, you're supposed to be night-night.
Yeah, you put your.
Because you have to figure like this, how many possessions the game,
Right,
you have to
right.
at least go to the line and knock down, like, keep
Homeboy
this.
hit 3 threes in a row.
Crazy.
Knock that lead down.
Crazy.
What's they shooter name? It's gonna come to me. Give me-
Jalen Williams.
I think it was him.
Yeah, he's
3
lethal.
threes in a row. Bah! Next thing you know, it's tied.
And the
Bah!
crazy
No
part, he
problem.
missed like the first 12 games.
Yeah. But that's how they do.
First 15, I think.
So we're going to get into this topic, right?
We need y'all participation.
We need y'all to hit that like button. We need y'all to share and participate, like Doc just said, right? So this is like a topic, right? That's a real big topic. We think, we know, in the black community, but not just in the black community, in all communities, because you got, people that rats, snitches, confidential informants in all walks of life. But here's what the topic is about, right? We ain't shooting at nobody. We talking up in the air, right? Because you might go here, you might go there, you might go anywhere, and people like, yo, man, your homeboy hot. Why you talking to that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Dude's a rat. He told on this case, he told on that case. Or even with a female, yeah, she should go up and down the highway for niggas, and she gave them niggas up, That's how she came home so quick, And what we trying to bring to the community, to this topic is, back in the days when you said somebody was a rat or was a snitch, you either ain't fuck with them or somebody stepped to them. And we not promoting no violence or nothing like that. We just talking how it was back then. It's either I ain't fuck with him, he hot. We call him hot. Or somebody gonna go touch him. Or even the dude that told, or the girl that told, or whoever told, be afraid to come around because they know people know and something might happen to them. That's even in the streets, and that's even in prison. You understand what I'm saying? And nowadays, you hear people talking about this person hot, that person hot, but they doing business with them, they hanging out with them, they doing everything under the sun with them. So my thing is, why say somebody hot or somebody rat, and you still fucking with them? That's what I'm putting out here on the show, Doc. How you feel about that?
Nah, it's crazy because, like you said, growing up, it was a saying: snitches get stitches.
Correct.
So when we come up, it's automatic that something will happen. You don't see people that told. If you bump into them, they bump into them in West Buffalo Park, and they see you, and
They be hiding.
They hide.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Now it's like they do it and come outside. It's nothing.
Right.
You be in the clubs, people like he told. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah. Then he told on him. I'd be like, yo, it's crazy.
Right.
Like, and it be like that. Now it's like so many people they know told, and then word get out, and niggas still fuck with them. Yo, what up? This, that, and the third. It means nothing. It means nothing right now.
Yeah.
It means nothing. It means
You ever heard a person say,
he
ain't tell on me?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
that never
he
was.
said, he told, dang, I didn't know that nigga was hot, but he ain't tell on me, so fuck it. Is you serious?
And the thing about it,
Come on, man.
see, when I hear it, I want to make sure before I, because I'd never spread it on a nigga. Like,
Right.
Let's say
That's the
somebody
way you
bring
go
it to
about
me,
it.
and I'll be
Do
like,
your
why you
homework.
say that? So I'm not. If the dude don't give it to me where it's concrete,
Right.
I'd never tell you that.
Right.
Only way if I would mention to you if I know like you in the mix and you possibly fucking with him or something. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Be careful.
So I'd be like, yo, I don't know, but I heard XYZ and dude kind of credible. And I tell you, like, other than that, I'm not going to extend it because it didn't come to me strong like that. It came, because sometimes people just be talking.
Right. But if it's your man.
It might be true.
But hold up. But if it's your man, you're going to take what your man tell you.
Yeah, but
Because your man, you know your man ain't going to tell you nothing. That's your man.
yeah.
Like me, or you
Yeah.
tell me, I'm going to take your word for it because you my man. Straight up. I'm
But
going
it's
to want to
still my
investigate it.
responsibility to tell you the right. I can't
The right.
give no detail. I can't just be like, yo, oh, he's
But
hot.
I'm expecting you already did that before you told
Yeah,
me.
but I
anyway.
still have to, out of respect, I still have to break it down. And you can't
Correct.
just go, he hot.
Right.
And then you be like, oh, fuck it, this dude hot.
Right.
You have to, I have to at least out of respect
your
for you
homework.
be like, he told on this, he got caught with this on this day, they let him out. I
Right.
got to explain the story to you.
Yeah, exactly. And see, like, I'm going to bring it to the old school, right? Because the new school play different, right? Back in the days, say if you was incarcerated and the dude was in jail and everybody know he told, the nigga wouldn't be scared to go to bed at night. If you in a dorm too, because he know niggas are going to come attack him. They have what you call rat hunters. You know what I'm saying? And rat hunters is dudes that ain't even got nothing to do with the case or you or whatever. They just don't like rats. So when they hear dude's a rat, they just gonna come get him. And you know, and they don't even care. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was so bad back in the days. Like we had morals growing up, man. We had principles growing up. Like now they don't have morals or principles, man. Like everything goes, man. A nigga invite you to his penis, suck my dick. What? You ever told a nigga some shit like that back in the days? It's war. On site. Ain't nothing to even talk about. Now they playing. We got even girls saying, suck my dick.
A girl say that all the time.
It's like, what are you talking about? It's like cool to say. Like a lot of shit with this new generation is cool to say and they accepting everything. And they took all the codes and the rules and the morals we had and threw all that shit out the window, yo.
And see, I'm gonna say this because I just spoke on something just now, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm a hypocrite. I just said we do need to kind of say, okay, this is what it is. So I'm just gonna say this, and the situation what happened. We're not talking about that tonight, right? But the situation that happened, Zip with the Drip, he did a video saying, Doc, you see how it is when somebody throws something on your name, and when somebody puts some shit on your name and it's not true, you see how that shit feel, right? Mm-hmm. So he said, y'all niggas, talk about me and you, y'all supposed to be street dudes, and y'all had somebody come on the platform and speak on his name, and we didn't try to fact check it or nothing. So I want to say this to him. He right about that. I ain't go back to the show and really look details in it, but he's right about that in that instance, because I know who he talked about as far as the guest, and we didn't see no paper. We didn't say nothing. We didn't say nothing towards him. We didn't say nothing against him. We just let it be. So I get what he's saying on that end, where maybe we should have been like, yo, let me see the paperwork and say something out there. So I do understand when he coming in on that end. You know what I mean? I do kind of agree with him on that end, like right there. But we didn't say nothing. We just didn't say nothing. And the person who spoke on him just spoke on him. And we just didn't say nothing. So he basically saying, like, now that I'm felt the way how I felt last week, we had, for us being who we is, we should have said at least, not argue with the dude, but at least been like, yo, let's see some paperwork, say something in that fashion.
Yeah, but I understand where you're coming from, but it's different though. I'm gonna tell you why it's different. Because we had a person come on here and say what they said. And let me tell y'all something before we finish, right? Or are we gonna stay on topic though?
No, that is the topic.
Right. So when people come on here, right? People come on we all about getting people's stories, right? That's what we do. We all about the stories. This is what our show's about. We're not here to bash nobody, none of that. That's not our style. We're not gossipers. We ain't looking for the hottest shit trending to talk about another nigga. We don't do that. We can go outside freely because of the way we do our show. We interview our guests. We don't know what's gonna come out of our guests' mouth. We say it all the time. You understand? Now to say fact checking or tell them to produce paperwork and all that stuff, I understand what people are saying, but it's really for the person that's being interviewed and the person that they talk about. Y'all handle that, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit comes out of nowhere. So I'm gonna say, with the paperwork, I'm not doing all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel it's my responsibility. And I'm not taking no sides, and I don't believe it or disbelieve it. It's just that person's still going through what they're going through. Now, what I'm saying is that, look, this happened numerous amount of times on our show, right? And, you know, people ain't hard to find, man. They got Instagram, they got Facebook, you know what I'm saying? You find that person, you holler at them, bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Far as what they saying about, you let somebody slide and then it happened with you is different. No, because we had somebody interviewed here, and then the thing that happened with you last week, we wasn't interviewing nobody.
Yeah,
we wasn't interviewing nobody. Somebody was just, you know, they were just saying what they were saying.
Yeah, it's different.
That's a whole different.
No, it's a different
thing.
thing. The only thing I'm saying, I understand. Like you, right? When we do the show, we let people say their story, right, and let people say what they have to say. But I'm just saying, I understand.
And I get that though. I get that.
When
part.
he's saying that our responsibility, we was locked up and we been in the streets, we should not let somebody just ramble, just ask. We just not say nothing. So we, like you said, we ain't take no sides. We ain't say this. We ain't say that. We just ain't say nothing. So he basically saying, as a back and forth, we should have been like, do you got paperwork on? I'm mad that because I wasn't even going to talk about this, but only reason I just brought up just now because something I said, it could have came back look like I'm being like a hypocrite. I just said we have a responsibility to say, you know, break down the details of it. So I know how these people get online, be like, yo, but you just blah blah blah. So I'm just correcting it now. Like I said, that wasn't even on my mind. It just thrown on me as I just spoke on something. But had I known that, I went back to the interview and listened to it entirely. So I don't remember. I really don't remember.
But 9 times out of 10, when a person come on it, they come on it for their story. They not coming on because, yo, I got some news about somebody. That ain't what it be. It be their story. So if a person says something about a person that's hot or a rat or something like that, you know what I mean? Yo, where the paperwork at? I ain't doing all that, man. You know what I mean? You know, I really don't care. You know, I'm gonna be, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing against nobody, the person being interviewed or the person they talk about. I don't care, man. You know, you on the show, you came on for something else, you went to the left, you know, you say what you say, you know. Maybe if you come back, you produce the paperwork, but 9 times out of 10, we don't have repeated guests. You know what I mean? And a lot of people who say somebody hot, they don't never have no paperwork on them. You know what I'm saying? They just get their shit off. So what we supposed to do then? Why we got to be responsible for that? And always know, y'all, we don't never come at nobody.
But see,
and so don't get mad at us. You know, get mad at the person that said it. Don't take it out on us. Say what we should have said, what we shouldn't have said. Why? We ain't said. You understand? We ain't said. Bottom line.
No, we definitely ain't said.
And we don't care.
But see, the thing is, that's like like we can't do some. It's crazy like some shows do. Like for instance, let's like a known snitch, right? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, now Tekashi's a big dog. A big dog. He had this show going to the roof. If we interview him, people won't just be like, all right, they interview dude in his business. They're going to chew us up.
Correct.
You know what I said? They chew us up because it's crazy because even like, for instance, like I know for a fact, and Vito know for a fact, we could have easily got an interview with Alpo.
100%.
Easily.
100%.
So we didn't really push it because the backlash we'd have got. But
correct.
Business-wise or what it might have done for the show or just...
The ratings would have went off the roof.
And then what it did, it's like...
But we knew...
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
certain
certain things that people hold accountable. That's why I said, what he basically saying, that's why I said I understand where he coming from.
Mm-hmm.
He basically saying, y'all should have said something. He said, y'all two niggas been in jail. Y'all should know better. Y'all should have said something. Reason why I can't speak too much on that interview because I can't remember verbatim of it. But if he feel the way he feel, he must know exactly. He must. I don't think he gonna say that. And then we did say something. So I'm pretty sure he know what he talking about.
And y'all callers call in on the 646-628-1037. 4264 if y'all want to get in on this topic. 646-628-4264. And that's another thing. You know, y'all watch the show. People watch the show. One thing about us, we live all the time. We don't pre-record and throw up graphics, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and make it look all with the AI and all that chat GPT and all that. We don't stream y'all with the da-da-da-da. We live. You can call in right now if you want to call in. You know what I'm saying? We keep it always real as possible here. You understand? We don't go at nobody, and we damn sure ain't let nobody come at us. You know what I mean? But I understand what the brother was saying, but I'm like, yo, man. I mean, he said it. We ain't say it, bro.
No, he know we ain't say it.
No.
But I want to give some shout out to my man Grant Fishburne, Ron Boogie, Knowledge.
Yeah.
My boy Reg Dog, West Coast in the building. My boy Basic Champ in the building. You know what I'm saying? Who else in here? You know, the guys, they come support all the time. Appreciate you guys.
All right, so check this out, right? So there's certain things that's not tolerated, right? Growing up. It's snitching, raping women, beating up women, inviting a man to your privacy, like suck my dick. All the certain little things, rules that we didn't accept back in the days. You would get hurt. You would get hurt. Now, it's just like a free fall, man. And it's weird to me, man. Like, yo, man, like, I still got the same morals and principles, man. You know, I'm easy, man, but if you say that, I'm uneasy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on that type of time, man. Like, yo, leave me alone, man. Don't talk to me like that, man. You know, but right now, the way it is right now, man, it's crazy out here, man. And a lot of these, you can't say the young G can't say we ain't telling them no better, because I told my sons.
But like I said, I always think this. It is a responsibility for the guys who've been out there in the streets to see a young brother, to pick them up and school them on the game. It is a responsibility.
Right.
It's like paying it forward. It's like, you know what I mean? That's the right thing to do. Even kids who you might see that's on the edge that looking like they trying to do that. So it is a responsibility that you have. And I think it's a responsibility you have also when you get older, or if you get money to pour back into your community.
Correct.
I think it's definitely a responsibility. You do that because this way you helping. You may help one kid. You know what I'm saying?
And these kids are willing to learn, man.
Oh yeah, these kids will definitely.
I promise you they are. You know, we got like 30 kids in our foundation, the B13 Foundation, that we've been mentoring and doing all loads of stuff, all kind of great stuff with them for the last 2.5 years. And you know, some listen, some don't, but at least the information is being given to them. So they might not listen today, but they might listen tomorrow. But we putting forth the effort to do it. You know what I'm saying? And we need a lot more of that, because right now they just arrested 30 gang members, man. See that on the news?
Yeah, so let me ask you this, right? Let's say if you could put you in back in time. Let's say a Vito in 2025, 16 years old, what you think you'll be doing with your life right now? Like, what you think, how you think you'll be, your next 5 years would be? If you was in this time zone at 16 years old.
Raised by my mother?
Right now, how things is right now, how, not the way we grew up with what it is right now with gangs. With
the knowledge, or with the gangs and all that?
Not with the knowledge you got now, but think about how you was, because I can remember how the type of dude I was at 16.
I can remember that.
So what if you seeing what you seeing now at 16, what type of decisions you think you would make if you 2025, you're 16 years old?
Pretty much the same decisions, man. Like I'd have been the cool dude I was back then, because see, I got a mother, right? My mother's mean, bro. She nice to y'all, right? But she don't play. My mother my mother don't play, my guy. So maybe if I wasn't under her roof, I probably would have made some mistakes. I made mistakes then too, but you never know. But if you under her roof, you ain't getting away with much. I was in the gang when I was a little kid, right? And we had the jackets, and we had the billy clubs and the switchblade, you know, block thing though. It was a block thing. It wasn't no real name. We grew up. We was gang, got jackets. It was cool. Watching gang movies and all that. Whatever. Warriors come out, all that type of stuff, you know? Education of Sonny Carson, all that type of stuff. Anyway, to stay on topic, it was a day where we had to go get busy. We had no guns, but we had all the other stuff. And I thought about it. I said, dang, if I do that and they get crazy, what I'm gonna tell that lady when I go home, if something really go crazy? Yeah, I was more scared of my mother than I was of the gang that I was in. So I went home and niggas called me all kind of names and I took it. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody come at me, but they was talking crazy about me for a while. But that house I lived in, man.
So you think if you was in today's 2025, 16 years old, live with your mom, you think you'd have stayed in school and did something
Correct.
different? So you don't think you'd have been in the streets?
Nah. I didn't go to the streets. I didn't go to the streets because I had to. I went to the streets because I wanted to. I finished school, man. I had good grades. I played ball, man. I was a good kid. You know, I hung up around bad people, but I had to straighten up when I went home. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you about parenting, right? The reason why I brought up them kids that just got arrested in the gangs, like 30 of them, they had them on the news.
What
because,
borough?
Man, Harlem.
Oh, word?
Yeah. They did it sweet.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, so look. You see how my mother monitored all my moves? How you monitor your son's moves? I monitor my son's moves. If these parents were monitoring their kids' moves, I doubt if all 30 of them would have been in that game. You might have had like 7 of them, but 30, they're not paying attention, man. You can't be paying attention. I used to have hammers and all that in my mother's house too. You see what I'm saying, though? But I just had them, you know what I'm saying? Because growing up, moving around, whatever the case may be. The house has to put the fear in the kids and have to monitor your kids in order to keep them straight in the street. You don't know what your kids are doing in the street. Them gang member parents don't know what they do in the street. But you can detect your kid. You can tell when something ain't right with your kid if you're really paying attention. I could with my sons. You see what I'm saying, though? And I just think the lack of parenting is really how a lot of these kids are joining these gangs or doing stupid shit in the streets, man. The parents got to step up. That's how I feel, man. You know, because back in the days ain't no different than now. If my mother wasn't on her job, I probably would have been in the streets too. Because a lot of my friends' parents wasn't. A lot of my friends was wilding, but I only could wild to a limit. Because I know I got to deal with this lay hold up. You know what I'm saying? But some of my friends' parents, I let them stay up to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I had to be on my 8, 9, my nigga. They ain't care what time they came in. They could smoke weed and drink in their house, and their parent ain't care. You couldn't do that in my house. So it's all about the parent at the end of the day, man. It's for us as the older brothers to pull a shorty up, which we do. But at the end of the day, that parent got to step up, man. Like your school teacher's supposed to teach your kid, but you supposed to help your kid with the homework when they're in the house.
Cover Boy Official, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate super chat.
You know what I'm saying? Though?
See, my mindset, I think if I was 16 in today's, I definitely wouldn't be hustling. Because I had no incentives. See, when we was growing up, you saw other dudes your age, y'all broke right now, and a week from now, this guy got jewelry, he got money in his pocket. His look changed like this. So right now, I'll be looking like, nah. It wouldn't be no incentive. See, the incentives back then, you seen your homeboys, y'all just come playing around, and y'all don't got no money. Now he got money every day, and he able to do things. The girls, see, the girls back then, you had to be getting some money to get the cuties. Nowadays, you see these little niggas with cuties, and they don't got $2 in their pocket. So now it's like, now I'll be like, hold up, I can go to school, may have a part-time job, and still, you know what I mean, do some things. Ain't worth it. And then me personally, my mindset, that gang shit never been, because I can't see, if you're a friend, you're my friend. Mm-hmm. I can't see myself going out for somebody because we're in the same gang and I don't even know him. Because we rep the same thing and he lives on this block. I don't know him, but I know we in the same gang. And I don't like gangs that's that big. when we don't even know each other. Like, that shit be crazy. When I was locked up, I was seeing dudes had co-defendants, they didn't even know each other. I'm like, there's no way I could be in a case like that. I wanna, if I'm gonna be in the gang, we all know each other and we moving like this and we know each other. I can't be in the gang, you know, and this you from West Hell somewhere.
And yeah, but you're right about that,
I
because
can't do
when
that.
I was in it, when I was a kid, it was like I said, it was everybody I grew up with.
Yeah, that's your gang. Yeah,
You know, and we went against other blocks.
exactly.
It wasn't a whole thing like you just said, a bunch of dudes on a case after you get caught and you don't even know 10 of the co-defendants.
Yo, I was in joints with dudes, and they don't even know each other.
Me
They
too.
be like, I don't know this nigga, and they look, they indictment and name on it. They don't even know each other.
Yeah, that's
Never
weird.
seen each other before.
That's weird.
I said, I'll be pulling my hair out. Y'all don't even know each other. You know what's gonna happen with that, because motherfucker ain't give a fuck about you. Now he gonna be like, because he don't know you.
Coming out, they got us.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't even know him. Like, that's that gang shit, because it's ties. Like, you may know him, but you way over there, he may be a dude that moves around from block to block, and he connected the shit. Like, I couldn't do that.
So let me ask you a question. All right, so comparing yesterday's times and today's times, right? With the rat shit, telling, snitching, confidential informant. It was a time where rats got dealt with, and now they're not being dealt with. In the middle, right? When did the change come? Or I don't even know if this is, why did the change come? How did the change come? That everything is free to say, suck my dick, fuck your moms, you're rat, da, da, da. Where you think all this shit that it just went to where it's at now? It is not how it used to be no more.
I think the internet is definitely is crazy. Because the internet is crazy because now it's like before, you had to have some type of talent to be famous. Now you can have fame and you just talking to Mike, you could be in your living room,
Right.
just going at every dude on the internet. You could look at him and be like, oh, he got 100,000 subscribers and he like this, and you go at him, suck my dick. And you go at him so much, now he go at you, now he bringing traffic to you. You going back and forth with him for a week or two, then you get the next YouTuber, then the next YouTuber, and you ain't think about the consequences. You ain't going outside, or you may not live in that hood you may grew up in. You may live in a slow part of somewhere in the middle of nowhere where you ain't bumping into nobody. So now, then you seeing these dudes living off YouTube checks. So now they go, oh shit, I got this. So now they're like, all right, let's say if he got $1,000 this month. So now he gonna be like, damn. And they check the algorithm. Okay, when I talk shit like this, I went crazy. So now they know the format. If I go crazy on this dude, it's bringing more traction. So now they know that. That's why nobody's safe. If you notice these guys, they go at each other and they keep going at different people because they have to keep it going. Like Charleston White, for instance. Charleston White mastered this shit. He sits there and he say the wildest shit. He on some shit, fuck New York niggas. Like he's like every time shit slow down, like shit slow down, right? Mm-hmm. So he called DJ Academics and he said, yo, I want to go at you against Mano. See, Mano's smart. Mano ain't paying him no mind. So Mano ignoring him. He went at Academic. Mano went at Academic, but he ignoring him.
So Mano the other day too.
Because this is what Charleston White wants. He wants to keep himself in algorithm because he going to say the wildest shit. So the power is when you go back and forth. When you don't say nothing, that man say nothing, it slows his thing. Because Mano said he's not going to pay him no mind. He said, I ain't going to call him, say his no name. He ain't going to pay Charleston White
he
no
wanted
mind.
to feed it to us so he can get
Once
get
he
some
feed
money,
into it, because Charleston White know he's a beast on this internet. Mm-hmm. He going to go crazy on you. Yeah. And he looking at it, hold up, it's 4 rappers, and it already got traction from Academics. He watching the numbers. So he asserted himself in that beef. Now he like, I'm going to go at them niggas because he is going to bring him traction. And then once he bring traction, guess what? Now he gonna get interviewed. And now everybody paying. It's different from when we first started the podcast. When we first started the podcast, yo, bro, come on the show. You come on the show. That's that. Now everybody be like, everybody want to get paid now, cause it started through the Chicago dudes, young dudes getting paid, and I understand why they got paid, cause they telling their stories, and these dudes is really killing people, and the bodies is going back and forth. Dudes who just talking shit back and forth, everybody want to get paid now when they get interviewed. So now, after you done talk shit about this dude, now you hot. Guess what? Now you on viral. Now a lot of platforms calling you. So now you can eat off 5 different platforms. I don't know wherever you charge, but now you figure you got your own YouTube channel you getting money from. I come on the beat. They just gave me $1,000. I'm talking about this dude. I go on this channel, and they just doing the same shit. So now it's a money thing. They mastering this shit.
But see, you know what it is though? I really don't support all that stuff because see, these dudes can't come. They can't go anywhere without looking over their shoulder.
That's the thing.
You know, I ain't gonna say no names. We had quite a few dudes that been on the show, you know, back in the days, or was supposed to come to the show, and we had to kind of like keep them on the low because they are fear them coming to the show and somebody pulling up on them. I don't want to be doing that, man. You know, we couldn't post them till after they came. You know what I mean? We couldn't market them the way we normally do until after they left. You know what I mean? Because you're talking about people, man. And we don't do that at the B139. We get people here and we interview them in the stage story. This is what we do. We ain't talking about nobody and we ain't gonna let nobody talk about us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about our show. We bring up topics, but we're not bringing up topics about no specific person. We bringing up topics that's spreads around the community, stuff like that. Things that's trending, stuff like that. But we not going at nobody directly for no views or get no YouTube check. We ain't doing all that. It ain't that serious, man. You know, we do a show here. But let me get back on topic. So my thing is that I got a problem with dudes, you know, you hear this every so often though. Yo, what up, V? Yo, you talking to homie? Yeah. You ain't know that nigga was hot, man? I'm like, he hot, what you mean? That nigga told on such and such and such and such. Word? All right, so what you want me to do? I don't fuck with the nigga anyway. I just say what's up to him. But I thank you for telling me though, so maybe I could distance from this guy. You understand what I'm saying though? But you gotta then go over there and get a drink with a nigga. I like, yo, this shit is weird out here to me, man. If you don't know, you don't know. I get it. But if you know, the way I grew up and dudes I grew up around, we stay away from them, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no rat hunters or nothing like that, but we just ain't gonna deal with them, and I'm always gonna be like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I just how it is, man. It's like it's just we don't all turn our lives around. You know, we do great things in the community, but I still got them ways in me that I know that right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the bottom line. And that's the reason why we brought that up, because you hear this a lot. Yo, that nigga hot, this nigga hot, she told on them niggas. But y'all still fuck with them, man. If you ain't gonna do nothing about people that's hot, man, just keep your mouth closed, man, pretty much, man. That's what I'm saying.
We normally don't answer no block calls, but I'm gonna do it. I already know gonna be some bullshit, I could tell.
Caller, where you from? What's your name? Caller. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying, man. If you ain't gonna do nothing and all that, people out there, you know what I'm saying, just leave it alone, man, you know? Normally when somebody said something about that, something came behind it. You know, just leave it alone, man. You know, just to be saying to try to embarrass a person or make a person look bad. I mean, what are you getting out of that, man? You know what I'm saying? And you still talking with them. You still dealing with them. You know, you still accepting drinks from them. Shit like that, man.
Couple boys said it's the internet. He said, remember back in New York, slang was a code. I agree. It's the internet. The internet now, everybody, like I said, you get low key famous.
Yeah.
And people start, oh, I know you. So people want to keep it going.
Internet changed a lot of things.
It changed. That internet is it's good because now people able to make money. People were able to do their own thing. You do it right. You have the team. You don't need the record label no more. I ain't gonna say you don't need them because you still may need it at some point. But you could get yourself hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like far as you could do a lot of things.
Free marketing promotion.
Free marketing promotion. You could do things. But like I said, a lot of people, be honest, they worry about the money too much.
We're going to try this caller one more time. Caller, what's your name? What up, caller? Where you from?
From Harlem, 140th.
What's good? What's your name?
Camron, what's up?
What's happening?
You tell me, how y'all doing?
We doing all right, my brother. How you doing?
I'm great. Just tuned in to see what's going on. How y'all feel?
All is well, my brother. I guess you calling for a reason, man. Oh, you call to say hi?
Yeah, I called to say hello. That's it.
Okay, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man.
Okay.
Just Harlem, just supporting Harlem, that all. I had my name on the show a lot. I just figured I'd call in.
That's good you call in.
How you doing, Kareem?
How you? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you been? You been all right?
Yeah, you know I'm all right. You know how I do. How you been?
I really don't know how you do, but I'm great. I've been all right. I can't complain. Anything you want to talk to me about while I'm here?
Nah, I said what I said, and you said what you said. The show, you said you're gonna respond when you ready to respond, and I'm gonna respond when you ready. So
I'm on the phone now, though. I'm right here.
Okay, so you the one said you insinuated that I'm a snitch, so I'm ready.
I never said you a snitch. I said I was going to talk about you snitching. But let me ask you this, since you brought it up. Did you try to, when Reg died, did you try to tell on Reg after he died?
Why would I try to tell on Reg after he died? Tell for what?
Like you going to jail?
To go to jail? Come on, you know I'm built for
I
that.
said, because you're going to jail. Cut out what, nigga? What you talking about? I'm asking you a question. If you didn't, you didn't.
You know
I'm
I
asking
didn't.
you a
You
question.
know, bro,
I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Hold up,
That's why I'm asking you. If you didn't, then you say you didn't.
You know I didn't do that. You know I'm
I don't
thorough.
know that.
Listen, bro. Check this, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm listening to you.
If I go to jail, I'm standing on mine. All my co-defendants, they know what it is. I was thorough in jail.
Who was your
Nobody even came to
co-defendant?
me. Hold up. Nobody even came to me about no Reg.
Who was your co-defendant so we could get him on the line?
That's alive. Psych from your building.
Psych from my building, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly.
You, hey Cam, like cut it out. You know, you had nothing else. Listen, check this. You had nothing else to say, right? You didn't like. Hold up. You didn't like your name being said on there, right? So now, instead of you addressing it in another way, you want to try to come sideways
all I
and say,
asked you was a question, Kareem.
Fuck
That's
my
all
case.
I asked you, nigga. That's it, nigga. If you didn't, then you didn't. Why you getting all erratic
Hold up,
about?
now that you're online, right? Hold up, now that you're online, you know we ain't do that, right? Let's go.
I don't know nothing, nigga.
You know.
That's why I'm calling and asking you.
Listen.
Fuck you mean I know?
Listen.
If I knew, I wouldn't have said it.
You know.
That's why I'm calling and asking you.
You just said it, because listen.
You what? Fuck is you talking about? That's why I called and asked you. If I knew, I wouldn't have said it, nigga.
Now, let's get
Fuck is you talking about? I know like I know, nigga.
Yo.
Fuck is you talking about, bro?
Hey, yo, you
And then
good for
you
this.
talking about when I say nigga's real name, what happened before it occurred? You comparing yourself to 50 Cent?
I'm comparing myself to the last time you said the name, and it's going to end bad for you because you trying to lie on my
It's going to
name.
end bad for me.
Hold up.
What, like, let's start right there. What does that mean? Before we go any further, what does end bad for me mean?
Because you think you could expose me, I expose you, bro. Because you
I'm just asking you. I want to know exactly what does end bad for me mean.
First, I'm clear.
Listen, bro, just tell me what
you're not
end bad for
letting
me
me
means
talk.
right there.
See, if you're going to
That's
come
all
on
I'm
here,
asking you. Just get to what I'm not. You telling me? I just want to know what end bad for me means.
meaning I can expose what type of clown you is. That's what it is.
I'm a clown.
Yeah, you a clown.
Nigga, you the biggest clown, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? See, you know your problem is
Look,
All
let
right,
me tell
listen.
you why you're a clown. Hold on. Let me
Listen,
tell you why you're
you
a
the
clown.
fucking
Hold
clown.
on, you gonna let me
You
talk?
the clown, nigga.
Hold
The
up,
problem is this.
we gonna
I
talk-
called and asked you a
hold up.
question.
We
No,
gonna
I'm
talk-
not gonna
hold
hold up. I called and asked you a question.
All right, I'ma let you
gave
talk.
it about it. If
Stay
you ain't
online.
do
Don't
it,
hang.
then
Don't
you
do
so
no clown
crazy
shit and
about
hang
it.
up. I'm gonna let you
Nah,
talk. You gonna
I'm
let me
not.
talk.
I'm not doing nothing, bro. I'm asking you a question, and that was that. You going so crazy about when niggas talk about L or Lee or whatever, like I ain't grow up over there. I never said nothing disrespectful about L. What happened with me and Lee happened with me and Lee. And you be going crazy to the point where now me and you got to seem like we got a problem.
No, you know why I
That's
can't?
what
Hold up, can't. Hold up. You can't tell me you fuck with L and you be sneak have Mace come throw some shots like that.
I don't have
Mace
niggas
is
do
lying,
nothing.
bro.
The
You
fuck
know
you talking
doggone
about,
well.
bro?
Hold up,
Listen, man.
hold up.
No,
Can I
I'm not
say
gonna hold
anything,
that picture.
Cause
Shut
you
up,
good at
shut up.
out-talking.
But first of all,
You good at out-talking the
Mace
nigga,
had,
right?
whatever Mace had with L, that's Mace and L. I ain't even know if that shit was going on. I
You
ain't got no
asked him
problem.
that. You threw.
You gave it
Y'all
myself.
set that up, bro.
Yo, no, you not gonna cut me off and say
All
what
right,
you want to say, nigga.
Go ahead.
Whatever, I am gonna go ahead. Whatever Mason had L and Mason L had, that's Mason L. I ain't know half that shit till Mace told me later. I ain't have no problem with L. Whatever happened with me and Lee, you wasn't even there. Avon was there.
And Aaron said you a
Avon about
motherfucking
it.
lie. Aaron
What?
said that. Aaron
Get
said
the
that
fuck
didn't
out of
happen.
here.
He said it didn't happen.
Now you lying. Now you the clown for lying. Avon was there.
All
The
right.
fuck is you
He
talking
said he don't want
about,
to come
man?
on the internet. He said he don't want to come on the
What you
internet.
talking about?
Hold up.
What are you talking
hold
about?
up. So you ran Lee out the
You
park.
wasn't even there. Shut
I
the
wasn't
fuck up.
there.
What you just saying?
I wasn't there.
You
You
wasn't
ran Lee
even
out the
there,
park.
bro.
You
So
ran Lee out the park.
Avon was there. So
You ran
Avon's
Lee out the
lying
park.
now. So
You ran Lee out the
this
park.
was
Ken.
it. I never said that Lee was in the park. Now you making shit up. I
You
said this
said
was
you
an
ran him
old
out.
boy
You said
video
you backed
shoot.
him out. You said you backed
What are
him
you
out at the
talking
video
about?
shoot.
See?
At the
I
video
didn't.
shoot, you said you
At
backed
the
him
old
out.
boy video shoot was old boy video shoot at the park. Stupid
Not
ass.
not the
no,
park.
it wasn't stupid. You don't know what you talking about. The shit was downtown Manhattan. Stupid. You wasn't there, dumbass. The fuck you talking about, nigga? Mind your business on certain shit you don't know what the fuck you
Listen,
talking about.
You talking
Ask
strong.
Avon,
Hold on.
because Avon was
We're
there.
not going to
The
talk strong
fuck are
because
you
you
talking
listen,
about,
listen.
nigga? No,
Listen.
I'm not going to listen because you don't know what you talking about. Talking about out at the
You
park.
said you backed him out on the
If this
video
is old
shoot.
boy video
You said you
shoot,
backed him
wasn't
out
at
on the
the-
video. You know you ain't do
Old boy,
that. You
I
know you
never
ain't do
said
that.
I back. I never said I back. Now on Big Lee, you making up your
What
own
you said?
story.
You said
first
Lee
you
King
was
tried
at
to
the
press
park.
you. You say he tried to extort you.
Listen, if you listen what I said instead of making shit up, I said niggas I was with back shit out. I didn't say me, and that's a fact. And you can ask A1 too. If you look at old boy video shoot, it wasn't at the park, stupid.
I ain't say.
Did you see the park at old boy
This
video
what you
shoot?
do. You know what you do?
Was the
Hold
part?
up, hold up.
No,
You know what you- Let me tell you
no.
what you do.
Was the video?
Let me tell you what you do.
Was the
You
video?
talking
Was the
crazy.
video?
You want
Was
talk
the video
stupid.
at
You
the
talk
park,
strong.
Doc? Yes or no?
Look,
Doc,
why?
Doc,
Let me ask you this, Cam.
Doc, yes,
Cam.
let's do one thing at a time.
Let's
Let's
do
do
one
one
at a
thing
time.
at a time.
Why are you talking
Was the
strong?
video
We just
at
having
the
a
yes or
conversation
no?
right
Let's do one thing at a time. Was the video at the park?
No, nobody talk about us at a park. You said you backed them out and ran them down.
All right.
You ran them out.
Do you
want
to make a? So let's make a $50,000 bet. You can't find that nowhere.
You
Let's
said
make a
in the
bet.
joint. You said
You got
the old boy
50?
video. You ran them out.
Do you want to make a bet that you can't find that nowhere? You want to bet the 50? You got 50?
Now you're
you
trying to get slick sand exact details.
I'm just saying that.
You're
Yo,
trying to say details of the park. Fuck the park. Fuck the park.
Kareem, I ain't saying the park. I said wherever
You said you backed
said
them
that.
out. You
You
backed
just
them out
said
the
that.
joint.
I never said that, stupid. You want to change the narrative around because you know I'm right.
This is what he do. I ain't gonna tell him. I'm not gonna tell him stop being.
Kareem, we on live. We on live, right?
He do. He gonna
I'm on
talk
live.
crazy like
I'm
this.
on
What he
live. Kareem, I'm on live. Do you want to bet the 50? Yes or no?
Bet 50 on what? 50 on what?
But I didn't say that. I said niggas I was with backed out. Do you want to bet that too?
Back them,
you
and
want to bet on
ran
that?
them out the park. Leave it to die right there,
Here
bro.
we go with the. You keep going back
He
to
would've
park,
died right
bro.
there.
Nobody said nothing
He
about
would
the
have died
park,
right there, bro. He would have died
Bro.
right there.
Bro,
He
you
would've
scared
died
a
right
big.
there.
You scared a big leaf from the grave, nigga. That's not a fact, nigga. Like I said, I didn't say that, and I never said it was at the park. I said it was at Old Boy Video Shoot, and Aaron was there too. So that's that. You changing the words
we get
around,
up with
nigga.
Aaron. Fuck that part right there, right? We get up with
You
Aaron.
keep changing the part around, Doc. You don't know what
We
you're
ain't, I
talking
ain't taking
about.
no calls right now, so stop calling callers right now.
You don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
Listen, I wasn't there, but what I know.
All right, then,
Let
so
me
shut
tell you
up.
what-
So
and I
just
said
shut
I
up from
wasn't
right there. You don't know. You wasn't there.
I wasn't
you don't know.
there, but
you know who was
back
there?
him- you
A-Ron was
didn't
there.
back him out no
A-Ron
park.
was
And
there.
Y'all didn't ran him out no park.
What
Y'all ain't
park?
ran him out
Why
no
do you
park.
keep bringing out a park? Doc,
Out the
what are you
video,
talking
my
about?
bad.
What a
My
park?
bad. The video.
Doc, what are you talking about? You
the
confused,
video,
man.
The video. Y'all didn't run him out no video.
You confused, man.
Y'all didn't run him
You
out no
confused.
video shoot. Whatever that
I'ma
shit
just
was. You didn't run him out no video
you
shoot.
just
But let
confused,
me ask you
bro.
something.
You very
Let me ask you something.
confused.
How can you sit there and
You're a
say,
confused
hold on,
nigga,
hold on.
man.
Okay, I'm confused.
You're a confused
You're
nigga,
right.
man.
You're right. I'm
You
confused.
right.
You're right. This is crazy. Look. Okay, I'm confused. If that's your man, I can't win with this dude. I can't win with him.
This nigga's crazy.
I can't win.
The hospital fucking you up, man.
Listen.
Get out there, fucking. The hospital's fucking you up over there in St.
Listen,
Luke's, man.
listen.
I'm telling you
If that's
that
your
right
man,
now, man.
if that's your man, again, if that's your man, I can't win with this nigga. He gonna keep laughing.
Hey, yo, homeboy, get away from that nigga. Hey, yo, homeboy, get away from that nigga. I'm telling you right now, bro. Yo, homeboy, get away from that nigga, man. That nigga crazy, man. That nigga in that hospital all day. That nigga catching them infections. Get away from that nigga.
Yo,
I see you soon, nigga.
I can't win with this dude. I know he's gonna do that. I can't win. He's kept laughing. He ain't trying to get to the point, man. He trying to make details of what I'm saying about a park or this and that. He ain't really want to get to the real detail. He's saying I was there. I said I wasn't there. What I know, he with another nigga like you run him out no video shoot or nothing. I knew he wouldn't have did that. He wouldn't have did that.
But this is what this whole thing is about?
No, because he keeps speaking ill on, mostly Big L. L lost fans behind it. He wouldn't let me talk. I knew he's going to do this. He got this shit mastered. He do it to everybody. He on the phone, so I knew I was getting, every time I try to talk, he laughing and throwing it off. Like, you can't win with a nigga like this. You can't, not no shit like that. You can't win, and that's just what it is. He knew exactly what he was doing. He came up here to sit there. He didn't want to talk facts. He deflected, sitting there saying, did I try to tell on Reg? When he know doggone why I ain't tried. He just made that shit up. He's a sick man. He's a sick man. He's a sick man. That dude is sick, man. He's sick. And you can't win with a dude like that on the internet when it going like this. He do this shit all the time. This, why this and that, and yelling like, you can't win. This is his MO. And what I'm trying to do, I said, you on the phone, let's get down to what it is. He keeps saying, you want to bet? He want to go details of what it was. He said Lee tried to extort him. He backed him out the park. The conversations about what's his name want to do business
Now
with
you said it
Dame
wasn't
Dash.
the park.
I don't give a fuck, park, video shoot, whatever the fuck it was. The bottom line, the main detail was he backed him out. That's all I give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck where it was at. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not about where it's at. It's about what you saying with the him backing him out. You saying the nigga your man, if a nigga your man, especially if he's not here to defend himself, you're not gonna be talking crazy about him online. You're not just gonna do it. That shit is dead, it's over with. You see what I'm saying? It's dead and it's over with. And he just gonna keep going. It's useless. Cause he pretty much say, we talk about the case, what happened with the case? What happened with the case? That's what brought me out, the case. That's what brought me out the case. Did I try to talk yes or no? You know it's a no. He said, how he know that? Like, this whole shit is a waste of time, man.
But he just said he ain't said you was hot.
But we all heard what the thing tried to apply. You see what I'm saying? It tried to apply that. That's why I said it's just a waste of time, man. This shit that's why I'm not used to this internet shit to go back and forth. And I'm trying to get to what we trying to get to. And he just laughing and yelling and out talking me. And he never let me get not one word in, really. And that's not my style to be going back and forth, yelling and stuff. He ain't let me get one word, because the thing is, how these dudes, I'm gonna ask him, how these dudes your man, and you talking about these niggas like this? How you got love for them? I'm not gonna, especially niggas dead, they can't defend themselves. I'm not gonna do that if these your man. He not letting me go. I'm never gonna get to explain that. He ain't gonna get to explain that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all, listen.
Hold up, people, y'all call in. Caller 646-628-4264. You know what I'm saying? That's just the thing. And see, when he's saying bet the money, meaning the technicality. See, he keeps saying a park. I don't know. It ain't about as a park. It's a park you ran bro out. I was in situations with him. He's saying I'm scared to leave. I'm not going to feed into that. I was in situations with him where we was outnumbered, and he was talking crazy. He talking crazy. And all these, I know he knew, we knew these dudes get it in. Ain't no question. All them dudes had joints under their belt. You know what I'm saying? And I saw him. I know he'd have died. He'd have died on the spot like that. He'd have died. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, it's not about that. My thing is, why are you doing that? You from the block. Then he sit there and say, why nobody else in the block talked about him? I never talked negative about you. Every time I did before this shit here, I spoke good about him. I never said nothing negative about him prior to this. When you start speaking on the dead and now you disfaming a man's character, and then you lying on a nigga, you going at L like that, you sent Mace, you threw a little bone for Mace to catch it. I don't like that. I want a nigga do it for me. You get what I'm saying? What he wanna do and say that I'm scared of the nigga, that's a joke, right? But guess what? You know what the dude came to me the other day? A dude came to me, he said, I would love to have a friend like you. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have a friend like you. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have easily not said nothing and try to, you know what I'm saying, not said nothing to be on some regular shit. I did that because I was wanting somebody to do it for me. If my name, if being smutted and that's all we got, especially when you're in the streets, right? Your name mean everything. You know that. See, it's different from the average Joe Blow. When you're in the streets, your name, that's why when you do the life in jail after you did what you do that because you protecting your name. Everybody, so many people came to me, yo, I would love to have a friend like you. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to be cool with a nigga when they getting some money in their hair. And you could benefit from a nigga. He eating. So, you know what I mean? That's not a true friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting these dudes because nobody else saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I never said anything about Cam. I always felt he was a dude clown shit. But, you know what I mean? I still supported him. Still, you know what I mean, talk good about him in a way because I respect that, you know what I mean, he's eating, you know what I mean, he from my hood and he eating, he got a couple dollars. You know what I mean, I respect that. But you got a million other niggas to talk about. Why talk about dead niggas who ain't here to defend themselves? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is pretty much over though, Doc.
So that was my main.
It's over, man.
No, it's over. But what I'm saying is that was my thing on that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That was my stance on it. It's not so much that he's like, why nobody on the block? Because that's what they choose to do. I'm a different type of nigga. Because if my name get the fame or something and I'm dead, I want a nigga to come clear that up. You know what I'm saying? He tried to insinuate it that I was a snitch. He said he didn't. He said, did I try to tell? Tried to tell on Reg. I had a drug case to begin with and ended with a drug case. What the fuck I'm gonna tell Reg about some bodies and make shit for what? And I walked in the same shit I walked out with. I'm not no dummy. If I'm going to tell, I'm not gonna do a day in jail. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna make a sense. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't have nothing else to say about it. Instead of him just saying, yo, Doc, yo, blah, 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 I said what I said. And I left this shit alone. You know what I'm saying? But when you try to insinuate, like throw it out there like a nigga got down on their case, knowing I ain't doing that. Like I'm standing on mine. Like, you know what I mean? Anything I'm doing, if I do any crime, I'm standing on mine. You see what I'm saying? That's how I am. I feel the same way how some of the guys I grew up in the block is. I'm saying I'm standing on what I believe in. If it takes for me to do life in jail or die in the streets, I'm dying in the streets. I'm not doing that tuck and tail and doing that other shit. If it is that, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we on a positive road and trying to do better. You see what I'm saying? I don't want the bullshit. I don't want to. It seemed crazy, you know what I mean? A nigga you had love for sitting there going back and forth on the line with all these people. It seemed crazy. I didn't want this shit to happen, to be going back and forth with them. But I'm like, God damn, bro, you doing shit that you shouldn't be doing. You already got the money. You already got the fame. What need you to do that? And the reality is, yeah, you can't tell nobody what to say on this show. Technically, I can't. But I thought that you had a little more shit with you where you'd be like, nah, I can't get down on niggas from the block like that. Because nobody on the block never got down on you like that. You all mates. Nobody on the block that I know came out and said something crazy about y'all. Nobody did that. Everybody, people felt how they felt about y'all behind the scenes, but they never came out and said nothing. So my thing is, like, bro, L got crucified. That's what made me really pop out. When people start saying L got what he deserved, I used to be a Big L fan, and they start saying, fuck Big L, he's grimy. And my thing is, he didn't want to get on the phone because he know he couldn't have a back and forth, a real conversation like that, because he then gonna sit there and talk, what you mean gonna end well? He know what type of nigga I am. He know I ain't talking about no gun shit and stuff, because I made that clear. I made that clear that is we not even beefing. This is not even a beef. This is more of just a back and forth. He know that. Yo, what you mean by like come on, like you trying to press me into saying something, like, you know what I mean? You know that I made that clear. I wouldn't even, you're not even my league. Because it's not like if to sit there and say, oh, we going back and forth like that, like, come on, like, this is not even that serious. Like, come on, like, it ain't going, and I mean, and well, like I said, exposing part. You ain't even have to say that, but I know why he said this was he good at. This is Lane, you know what I mean? He good at this. He ain't want to have the real conversation, because the real conversation is, like I said, everybody respect me at the end of the day, said, yo, you stood up for niggas who can't speak for themselves. I never not one time called him out his name. I never disrespect him. I just said, yo, y'all niggas wildin' on that right there. Y'all niggas wildin' on, you know what I mean, getting down on dudes for the block. And L helped them niggas. It's everybody named Mother know he helped y'all. He helped y'all big time. And y'all didn't return the favor. You know that, Mace know that. He was on y'all album, and y'all don't fuck with him like that. He has a plenty of other Big L days, events and stuff like that. Y'all don't pop out. So it's clear as day a nigga don't fuck with a nigga. You can't tell me out your mouth you saying you fuck with him, you cool, but your actions showing something different. You see what I'm saying? So that's what this shit is right there. You see what I'm saying? No, I ain't giving no more energy, but I'm gonna give it the energy right now. I want to get my piece, because I might not be able to, I'm not gonna speak on it no more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get my piece, because I knew at first I didn't recognize the voice, but then I knew it's gonna, I said, I can't win on that, because I know him. I know this nigga. I can't win on that. And he, you know what I mean? He gonna have his little jokes and stuff. This is what he do. And I'm trying to just get to the bottom line what was going on here. And so that just what he did. You see what I'm saying? And you know, that just, it is what it is.
All right, so it's just pretty much a rap, man. It's pretty much a rap, man. You know, he said what he said, you said what you said, man. You know, and it's pretty much a rap, man. We just leave it right there. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's nothing. I ain't because my main
we had
thing,
another caller tried to call and I wonder what that was, but
yeah, the caller
they can call next time.
Yeah, you had all day to call, now you don't call in.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna stop from listening to what he had to say.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. Listen, we're gonna close this out. You know, we thank y'all for tuning in. We see y'all next week.
Damn, hit that like button.
You know, the B139, you know what it is. You know how we play.
You're listening to The Beat 139, Harlem's #1 podcast, featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash.
139. They say you must repent before